Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Shape Up Mat. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat, a chair to elevate on. We're going to be doing glute bridge on that with our feet up. So if you find a chair's too high, you can use something a little bit lower like a step bench. I've also got a heavy tension resistance loop, which we will be doing to up the ante on our lower body exercises. If you don't have a loop, you can either use a Pilates band and tie it into the shape of a loop, or you can even do those exercises without. You could wear ankle weights as well. Plus we've got some light hand weights for upper body segments. I'm just using 1 kilo, which is just over 2 pounds. So the way it's going to work is we're going to have 5 exercises which are cardio based. For the warm-up, we're going to slow them down to show you how the exercises will work, and then we're going to do 2 rounds of lower body with cardio in between each round, 2 rounds of upper body with cardio in between, and 2 rounds of core with the cardio in between. It's always going to be the same 5 exercises. Once we get to do them as cardio rather than in the warm-up, they're going to be sped up a little bit, and you can really put your all into them. We're going to do 20 counts of each exercise, so it's not going to be a long interval, but I will show you some modifications if you want to keep it low impact. Having said that, I am not wearing footwear. If you want to, you can definitely wear shoes because we will be doing things like jogging in place where there's a little bit more impact. Okay, without much ado, let's get started. We can use our hand weights for the cardio. I've chosen not to, but if you want to, you can. So the first exercise, I want you to have soft knees, your tummy's in. We're going to extend one leg, and all we're going to do is bring our arms up and bring our knee across. So we're going to bring our arms down and our knee up, and we're going to try to twist through that waistline in order to really heat up not only our upper body, lower body, but also our obliques. So this is nice and slow. To help you get your form right, I'm transferring my weight fully onto this supporting leg, always keeping the knee nice and bent, making sure that my arms are controlled, focusing on really pulling them through that space. 3 more, 2 more, last one, and we're just doing that to the other side, exactly the same thing. So arms are chopping across, knees coming up, and your tummy's pulled in tightly. You always want to make sure you're pressing your shoulders down, so you never want to hunch your shoulders to your ears. And if you want to, point that toe, make it look pretty. Twist into that waistline. You may as well warm it up more quickly. 6 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the next one, I'm just going to do knee lifts to start with the warm-up. But once we actually go into the cardio segments, we're going to turn this into a high knee jog. So at the moment, just focus on bringing your knees up to touch your hands each time and slightly rounding forward with the chest. Keep your tummy pulled in, and we're trying to really engage our core while we're doing this. Do you feel those glutes engaging as well as you bring your knee up? It's a little bit of a stretch there for the back body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to kick our bum. This is going to turn into a jog where we're going to bring our heels up towards our butt. But because we're just warming up, we're going to simulate that movement by bringing our heels up, but not actually jumping, not creating any impact. So when you do the cardio segments, you can go back to this low impact option for any of them, okay? So if you have joint issues, you might not want to run, so this is your option. All the way up and up, breathing through it. Now the last one is going to be a mountain climber. So we're going to get into a plank position, and we're going to pull our knees in on the ground. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to get down quickly, and we're just going to pull our knees in. So once again, slow to start. It's in and back. If this is too much for you, you can just bring your knee down like this. If you don't want to pull all the way in, trying to keep a nice straight line, pushing out of the shoulder blades, and holding your core nice and stable. Just a few more of these. This is by far the hardest one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. So that was your warm-up round. Now we're going to get started with 5 exercises for our lower body, and we're going to bridge up on this chair. So I'm going to put my chair with the seat facing me, and I'm going to lie down and put my feet up on there. So you want to try to get your feet relatively close to the edge so that when you come up, you've got a nice 90-degree angle there, okay? Don't be too close. So you've got your tummy pulled in, you can put your hands down to the side, and all we're doing for the first exercise is breathe in through the nose, blow out, and push your hips up. So depending on what surface you're using is whether it's comfortable enough to put your feet on the edge like I have. If this is not working for you and you want to walk your feet closer to the center of your support and put them on there, maybe even put your heels on rather than your arches like I have, then you can do that. Just find a way of doing this which is going to help you to really get that burn. So we're going to burn out our glutes as well as our hamstrings. So trying to focus on the back body for this first series of 5 exercises. Just 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to turn around relatively quickly and put our tummy on our support. Now, if you want to, you can bring your hands down like here, otherwise keep them up here. And we're going to keep everything parallel and just shoot our leg up. Now, I'm going to turn my hip out ever so slightly at the top. So instead of just being a regular glute raise, I'm going to raise and slightly turn my knee out so that I'm not only getting my glute, but I'm also getting a bit of outer hip as well as a bit of outer thigh. So still focusing on the back body, squeezing it up. So once you see the exercise, I want you to look down and not crane your neck to look at me. We don't want any injuries, so keep your neck nice and long, looking down and squeezing that glute into a fist at the top. Squeeze. So doing this with the chair underneath your tummy or whatever support you're using is really great to help you with alignment. 6 more. Blow out at the top. 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Guess what? We're doing that to the other side. Exactly the same thing. Now, if this is uncomfortable, depending on what sort of support you're using, you might want to turn around and actually do it the other way. In my case, my chair is pretty even. So the front and the back are pretty much the same width. So I can turn around and do this on the other side without any problems. I'm still focusing on squeezing at the top there. Squeeze as I raise, and I'm still turning that hip out a little bit at the top. So I don't want you to actually touch your knee down. I just want you to come close and then back up. Really squeeze. A few more like this, and then we're going back to that position where we're lying down with our feet up, but we're going to have a wider angle this time, and we're going to have our heels pressing down into our support to get more hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. So now, going back to that position, I want a slightly wider angle so your glutes are further away. Now I'm going to dig my heels in, lying down and up. So now check that you've got a wider angle. Are you feeling your hamstrings? It's down, up, up, up. Down to center, and then 2 pulses up. Down to that center point, pulse up. Down, up, pulse, pulse. Down, up, pulse, pulse. Now if you start slipping, you can readjust your feet at any time. Pulse, pulse. Depending on how close your knees are, you're going to feel this in your inner thighs as well. And if this is too much, you can do this entire series on the ground. Down, up, pulse, pulse. So those little pulses with your feet flexed really burn. Pulse, pulse. Just 4 more sets. Down, up, pulse, pulse. 3 more. Keep breathing. Up, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more. Up, pulse, pulse. Last time. Up, pulse, pulse. Nice job. Now for this last one, you don't need the chair, so you can push that away. And we're going to do slightly differently with our feet together and our knees apart. We're going to bring our feet in close. We're going to squeeze up together, down and out. Up together, down and out. Now you can do this one elevated if you wanted to, but because we're trying to really open out and we don't want to hurt our feet here, sometimes if you have a hard surface underneath your feet while you're turning them like this, it can be a bit painful. So I like to do this one on the mat. Out and in. So we're opening through the hips, and then as we come back in, we're squeezing our knees together. Out and in. Again, keep readjusting. So this is our last of 5 exercises for the back of the lower body. Then we're going to stand up and do our cardio again. So go for 8. Squeeze together and get high. 6 and 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So quickly come up and back into position. So this time we're going to do it a little bit faster. Are you ready? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now heels to bum. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into those mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So now we're going to go to some more exercises for the lower body, and we're going to use our loop, and we're going to sit back down on the mat. So with those cardio exercises, you can keep them all low impact, right? So our heart rate is high. Take a few deep breaths, and we're going to do some outer thigh and some inner thigh work. I want you to come down on your elbow, make sure it's aligned underneath your shoulder. Your hips are stacked on top of each other. I've got my loop just above the knees to give me some nice tension. I'm going to extend both my legs, make sure I'm pushing out of this shoulder, and we're going to come up, circle, circle, down, up, circle, circle, down. Now, keep that leg super straight, circle with that big toe, and never drop it all the way down. It's like you're just coming down a bit and up. So there's still tension on your loop, even as you come down and up. Circle, circle, down and up. Circle, circle, down and up. Are you feeling that loop yet? I'm already feeling it. Down and up. Circle, circle, down and up. Come on. Circle, circle, down and up. Outer thigh depth. 6 more. Down and up. 5. Don't slouch here. 4. You can always take the loop off. 3. Down and up. 2. And last 1. We're going to switch it up straight away by putting our back foot on the loop. The front foot is around, the loop is around the ankle, and this is stepping in. Just raise. All we're doing is straight raises here. So we went from outer thigh to inner thigh. So this is a nice burn, especially if you have a heavy resistance band like me. I hope you do. I hope this is hard for you. So you've got tension horizontally, but you have also got that tension slightly diagonally forward. There's tension on the loop the entire time, and you want to squeeze that inner thigh. Come on, a few more like this. Then we're doing one exercise that's for both sides, and then we're going to switch and do the outer thigh and inner thigh on the other side. You can do this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to quickly sit up, put the loop around both legs and separate your legs. You can either lean down on your elbows or stay up and just put your hands behind you. We're just going to raise and raise. So if you do not have your legs far enough apart, you're not going to feel this. I want you to keep them far enough apart so there's nice tension on that loop, even at the start of the exercise. Then push your anchoring leg down and raise that other leg high. Squeeze your quad, the front of your thigh here, okay? You really want to get it high and engage. Now you can do this flex-footed as well if you prefer. Doesn't really matter, I just want those legs stick straight. Got that? So this one's slightly easier, which means we have to do more reps, right? So just focus here. We're going to be here for a little while. Squeeze, straight leg, knee directly to the ceiling, up and up. Are you feeling anything yet? Come on. Let's keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now put the loop back around your upper knee, so just above the knee. Set yourself up here. You want to keep your legs super straight. You want your hips stacked on top of each other, your tummy's in, nice pushing out of that shoulder, so do not slouch like this. And we're going to go up, circle, circle, down. Up, circle, circle, down. So, big circles, and remember, we are not coming all the way down. Circle, circle, down. Up, circle, circle, down. Doesn't really matter so much which way you circle, as long as it's a big circle. Your kneecap is to the front of the room, and your leg is super straight. Are you feeling this yet? Now, if this position doesn't work for you, you can come down here, but that means you need to make a bigger circle and you need to raise all that bit higher. 4 more. Circle, circle, down, up. Circle, circle, down. 2 more. Ah, the burn is real. Circle, circle, down. Okay, quickly maneuver your loop down. It's in the arch of the back foot, around the ankle of the front foot. This leg is slightly to the front, and just raise it. So you are going to turn your chest slightly up in this case, but as much as you can, keep your body forward and definitely keep this inner thigh to the ceiling. That's where all the work is. You want to keep that leg super straight, maybe point your toe and lift it. Breathe out on the up. There's tension on the loop horizontally as well as vertically. You really need to find that position for the leg where you're feeling this muscle screaming at the top of the motion. Okay, so you definitely need to make sure you're feeling this. If you're not, get a heavier resistance loop. You can always double up as well. If you don't have any heavy ones, use 2 light ones and it will make all the difference. Come on, let's go for 8 and 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get rid of that band. We're going back to the cardio. So we're going to start with the knee pulls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. To the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to speed up the count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Down into mountain climbers, perfect form. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that was a little bit faster, but you can focus on form. Get your knees up higher, get your heels to your glutes, get those arms down diagonally, and really make it count. So now we're moving on to upper body. We're going to do a couple of exercises without any equipment. Then we're going to use our weights, okay? So the first one is going to be a simulated triceps dip. So what I want you to do is sit with either your fingertips facing your hips, or you can turn them out a little bit. I like to turn mine out, but the key is to keep your arms in close. We're going to keep our feet approximately hip width apart. We're going to come up, slide to one side, come down, slide to the other side, come down, come to the center, come down. So you're front and down, back and down, center and down. Are you getting this? So you're just slightly shifting, but you want to make sure that you're never hurting your joints. So if it feels uncomfortable at all to do this, then maybe just do the ones in the center. Out to the side and down, center and down. It's front, down, back, down, center, down. Front, down, back, down. I'm touching my glutes down to the mat each time, okay? Center, down. 2 more sets, 1 to the front, 1 to the back, center. Last time, front and back and center. Straight into the same rep pattern, but this time we're going to bring our heels up. If you want to do this on your toes, go for it. I'm going to turn my hands out a little bit. We're going to go front and back, just half ones, and center. It's front to back and center. Now, the half ones are for the outside, but when you come to the center one, try and get lower. So it's because really your arms are kind of at a slightly awkward angle here when you're going front to back, that you can't fully get your chest down, okay? But once you come to the center, you can fully get your chest down, and that's what I want from you. And center. Come on. Side and side and center. 2 more times. Front first and back and center. Again, front and back and center. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to come to a side plank position. You can do this on your knees, or you can do it on your toes like I am. I'm going to have my hand aligned underneath my shoulder. I'm going to keep my one leg slightly in front of the other. You can either bring it up here, which is easier, or just stagger it here. Keep your other arm up, and all we're doing is a bend and extend. Bend and extend. You can slightly move your hip with it, because that is going to help you get deeper into that bend, but it's a tiny bend of the elbow. Now, if you can't do this, this is your option. Okay, in this case, bend a bit further. Otherwise, here it's tiny. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, that is hardcore. Okay, we're doing it to the other side. Are you ready? So make sure your alignment is really good here. Remember your options. You can have your foot in front, which makes it a bit easier, or try to keep them stacked. Your other arm is up. We're bend, extending. Bend, extend. So you can bring your hip down slightly. Bend, extend. It is tough, I know. Bend, extend. Breathe through it. Oxygen will help. Remember your option. You can come even down here, stacking like this, or you can come all the way here with the top leg extended. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to do 1 more exercise in this grouping, and then the next 5 are all going to be with the weights. Are you ready for this? We're going to come to our support. Now, I'm going to do this on my knees. I'm going to have my hands up, and I'm going to tuck my hips slightly, and I'm going to come wide down and then push myself back up. Stay on the outside hand, and I'll tell you when we're going to switch. Now, try not to move your hips so much, side to side as you push up. 4 more, and up. 3, and up. 2, up, up. Last one, up, up. Other hand down first. Other hand up. Down, down. Up, up. Try to keep your hips tucked. Up, up. All the way down. Now, if this is too much, then you can do this on the ground. And instead of going hand up and down, you go elbow, elbow, hand, hand, okay, like a traditional spider move. Up, up. 3 more. Down, down. Up, up. 2, and up. Press up. Last one, and up. Nice job. Move your chair. We're going back to the cardio. We're keeping that short, sharp format. So hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into the jog. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20. Butt kick. 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. Straight into the mountain climbers. 2, 3, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 19, 20. Awesome job. We're going to grab our weights now, and you can come into the center and sit cross-legged. Now, if you prefer to do this on the chair, you can, but I'm going to sit cross-legged, and I'm going to start with both of my weights in one hand. Now, I've got my hand in such a way that my palm is up, but my elbow is going to be close by my rib cage. My shoulders are down and back, my tummy's in, flat back. Very important. So what we're going to do is come up to the same shoulder, come up to the opposite shoulder. This is the exercise, same and opposite. So simple, simple. We're using the double weight, which is only 2 kilos or just over 4 pounds, but because you are stretching and then pulling, you should feel this straight away. And we're changing our angles, so we're hitting every side of our biceps, across and same. Are you feeling this? Push your shoulders down, sit up nice and tall, and really think about controlling up and controlling down. So I'm allowing my arm to almost straighten all the way, and then bringing it all the way up. Pretending that my weight is super heavy. 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finishing it, exactly the same thing other side. If you want to recross your legs, you can do that. The first one's always trying to get that right positioning. So make sure you're sitting up tall, your tummy's in, and you're going from that nice parallel to the diagonal. Up and across. And the rest of your body is actually not even moving. It's only that arm. And you've got the top of your arm close against your rib cage. Remember that extension almost all the way, just with a tiny micro bend. Up and across. Come on. Keep breathing through it. Breathe out on the up and really squeeze that bicep. You should feel the squeeze in there. 6 more and across. 5, across. Come on, 4, keep going. 3, and across. 2, all the way across. Last one, and across. Now, separate your arms. We're going to have our hands in line with our knees. we're going to come in, scoop up, back down, in, scoop up. Now this one may seem easy. So squeeze the weights, scoop it up, squeeze, squeeze, shape of the arm lifts, squeeze, squeeze, shape of the arm lifts. Are you feeling this? Sorry to the arm that you worked last, because you're definitely gonna feel that burn. Breathe through it, tiny weights, big burn. You can do this. Feel the change, feel the burn. You can do it. Keep going, all the way, 5 more. Scoop it up, squeeze, squeeze, scoop it up. Come on, and up, 2 more, squeeze, squeeze, and up. Last one, squeeze, squeeze, and up. Oh, did you feel that? Deep breath in. Okay, we're going back to the double hander. We're going to bring the weight up by your shoulder. We're going to extend it out and then punch it overhead. Extend it out, punch it up. So it's extending with a triceps extension. Your elbow is up to the ceiling and then we're punching overhead. Extend and punch. I'm twisting my hand so that I'm getting it close by my ear and keeping it safe. Keeping the pace pretty fast here, and up. Squeeze and up. How about 5 more? You can drop one weight anytime you want. Up, 3. Slow it down if you need to. 2, and last 1, okay? This is the last one for upper body, exactly the same thing. Bring your weight up by your armpit. It's out, twist, and overhead. Side and up. Breathe and really squeeze the arm. Try to sit up straight. Keep your tummy in. It will keep your back nice and flat. Think about this. This is the last little bit for arms. Then we've got a cardio and we're moving on to core. Everyone's favorite, right? Side and up. Come on. Side and up. This arm got to rest, so I think we're going to do a few extra reps in order to burn it out the same as the other side. How about it? I know you're with me. Come on, I know you feel this. I feel it too. 4 more and up. 3, keep going to the end. 2, slow down but never stop. Last time. Oh my goodness. Okay, guess what? Cardio. Get back up. Are you ready? Side, really pull across. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Down into mountain climbers. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. Okay, we're using the chair for our first set of abs. Simple, simple. We're going to elevate our legs on the chair and keep our glutes quite close to the base of the chair. And we're just going to focus on keeping our belly button pulled in and our spine against that mat. Get your arms by your ears, but don't pull on your neck. And all we're doing here is breathing in through the nose, and as we breathe out, lift up and bring that knee towards your chest. So, what's happening here? We're squeezing our upper abs, we're squeezing our lower abs, and we're crunching everything up at the same time. Blow out as you crunch. So this elevation is just giving you this really nice alignment to make sure that you can focus on the squeeze. In and in. Go for 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4 and 3, 2 and 1. We're going to keep one hand behind the head, the other hand is on the side. We're going to do fast ones, and this time I'm going to extend my leg fully, tapping the back of my knee, and then bringing my elbow across to the other side. Squeezing, raising, really trying to exaggerate that. Blowing out on the crunch, squeeze, squeeze. Nice and fast to keep that heart rate up. Across, across. Come on. I know you can do this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing, other side, straight into it. Across, all the way. So you're squeezing, lifting, rotating. Try to bring your knee in and slightly diagonal to the other side. Are you doing it with me? I hope you're not just watching. Extend that leg fully and then bend. Blowing out as you crunch, 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 all the way across. Are you doing this? Are you breathing out? Are you making sure that you're twisting really far? Perfect form. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, arms are down, back is down. We're going to have our legs separated the width of our support. We're going to come down, tap our toes, and up. Down, tap our toes, and up. So having that support there, make sure you're keeping your legs further apart. Doing this engages a bit more oblique. Now, if you want to engage your upper body too, just bring your hands behind your head again and up. So what I'm doing is I'm not swinging. I'm tapping and I'm poking my toes up to the ceiling. Blowing out on the up. Down and up. Really pushing my spine into the carpet and up. 8 more. 7. Come on, you can do this. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now this last one in this grouping is a bit tougher. Move further away, so just your heels are on that support. We're going to come up, tap down, up, wide down. So it's in, tap on the chair, in, wide, tap on the floor. If you cannot do the floor part with straight legs, you can do it with bent legs. You can go tap like we did before. So this time I am not raising my glutes off. I'm just literally bringing my legs straight and then coming back into that leg raise position. If you want to, once again, include your upper abs, tap. So the further you're away, the harder this actually is. And if you want to be super hardcore, move the chair and just tap on the ground both times. That will definitely burn it out quicker. 6 more. And down. 5. Down. 4. Down. 3. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. 2. Breathe, breathe. Last 1. And down. Okay, roll yourself up. This is our last cardio. Then we've got one more core segment and we're done with this. Deep breath in, arms overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last set of mountain climbers. 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 19, 20. Okay, goodbye cardio. Are you happy or are you sad? Using the chair again. Okay, we're going to put our torso on the chair and we're going to make sure that we're clearing the chair so that we can do back extensions here. So you find that position. If you need to use a yoga mat and put it on here to give you some extra cushioning, do it. The main point is we're looking down. Do not crane your neck to look at me. I'd rather you find the form first. So you're coming off the edge, your feet are down nice and wide, and all you're going to do is come up, pulse, pulse, down. Up, pulse, pulse, down. So come up, and then from there, pulse. So you're already crunching your back on that first up, and then pulsing higher from there. It's up, pulse, pulse, down. Look down at that mat, keep your neck in nice alignment with your spine. Pulse, pulse, down. If this is not working for you, you can do this whole segment on the ground. This is just giving some extra range of motion. 4 more. Up, pulse, pulse, down. Up, pulse, pulse, down. 2 more. Up, pulse, pulse, down. Last one. Up, pulse, pulse, down. Now the next one, we're going to move our lower body. So you want to make sure you're slightly further forward. Hands are down for support. Looking at the mat, it's going to be up, pulse, pulse, down. So you're coming up, toes together, then down. It's up, pulse, pulse, down. It's a little bit harder, pulse, pulse, down, but you can do it. It's up, squeeze your glutes, down. It's up, squeeze, squeeze, down. It's up, squeeze, squeeze, down. It's up, all the way up and down. And if you need to reposition anytime, you can. It's toes together, squeeze, squeeze, down. 4 more. Up, squeeze, squeeze, down. 3 more. Up, all the way up and down. Up and down. Last time. Toes together, squeeze, squeeze, and down. Awesome job. We're losing the chair for the last few. Okay, we're going to use our loop around our arms just to give a bit of extra resistance. So around your forearms, we're going to come down, have our hands flat. Our legs are slightly wider, and what we're going to do is bring the opposite leg and the opposite arm out to the side. So out to the side and down. Now, as I'm bringing my arm up, I am raising my torso. So out, it's side and up, slightly up, with my legs nice and straight, my gaze in front of me, my arms straight with a micro bend, and I'm pulling to the side to really feel that stretch and that lengthening. I'm feeling my upper back here as well as my lower back, side and down. 8 more. Squeeze those glutes as you raise. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now we're going to use our little weights as well as a loop for this last little bit. So keep the loop where you had it, around your forearms. Pick up your weights. You can do this kneeling or you can do it standing. I'm going to lean forward with a flat back, sticking my glutes out. Arms are in front of me. I'm going to row back. As I row back, I'm separating my arms, okay? Separating, and I'm pressing that resistance loop against my waist. Row, row, all the way up. So you're coming out and up, out and up. Once again, looking in front of you, making sure you're keeping a nice flat spine, out and up. You're hovering your butt, so you should feel a bit of top of thigh work as well. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now lose the loop, and we're just going to keep the weights. We're again going to hinge forward. We're going to keep our hands by our shoulders, and we're going to Superman pulse twice. Superman pulse twice. So nice and angled, as if you're a Superman flying across the city. And then as you come in, pulse your elbows and squeeze your shoulder blades. Pulse twice. Up, pulse twice. So all of this is seated or on the mat in some way, and you can still get your heart rate up, especially with those cardio intervals. This is our last exercise. We're nearly done with this. Pulse twice. 5 more. Up, squeeze, squeeze. 4. Are your arms burning like mine? 3, 2, last one. Put those weights down. Come into a cross-legged position. We're just going to reach and reach. So all on the mat, but definitely not easy. And you can always make these workouts even tougher. You can add ankle weights. You can elevate a lot of these exercises even more. You could add a resistance loop to all of the elevated exercises. It's pretty much never ending. Across and across. Reaching for the corner of the room, stretching out the side body. 6, 5, dynamic stretching. 3, 2, and 1. Now bring it across and hug it in. Deep breath here. That feels so good. Push the shoulder down. We did a lot of shoulder work today. Even a lot of those core exercises use the shoulders. That feels really good. Interlace, up overhead, lean and lean. Out to the side, interlace behind, and just pull that up. Keep breathing. Now come into a child's pose, separate your knees, push your armpits down towards the mat. And then just come down onto your tummy, bring your hands by your armpits and push yourself up. Stretching the front of the abs. Come back down. One more time. Stretch all the way up. And while we're down here, grab your leg, bring the heel in towards your glute and just raise your thigh up. Stretching the front of your thigh, your quad. And then other side. And we're going to bring our legs in front, lean our chest towards our thighs, stretch our hamstrings. And then just open that out and come down and stretch the inner thighs. Point and flex. And for the glutes, I want you to sit cross-legged and then just lean to the front, feeling that nice stretch on the side there. The further you lean, the more you feel the stretch. And then just switch the leg that's in front and same thing. And because we did quite a bit of jumping around, I just want to stretch out your calves. So come into a one leg kneeling position and lean forward onto this leg, feeling the back of your calf stretching as well as your Achilles tendon. So doing this barefoot is fine if you've got a nice absorbive, nice carpet that absorbs all of that impact. But if you don't, then definitely wear shoes. Wear some nice cross trainers or runners because you need that support on your ankles. I'm used to working out without shoes because I do so most days. So I've got very strong ankles and feet, but if you're not like that, then don't risk it. That feels really great. Last little thing, come back into cross-legged. Just keep your spine tall, twist to the back. And other side. Little minis yawning. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Shape Up Mat. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you at the next workout. Huh? Little mini. Yes. Have you been a good girl sleeping? Yes, you have. Good girl. You haven't attacked any of my props today, have you? Have you? Yeah. Good girl.